Hey there, this is Ben Turner with Spark Rankings. And today I want to talk about things to avoid when doing SEO, things that are important for electricians to understand so that they are not causing any issues with their site and preventing Google from ranking them where they need to rank. Google has published an article in their Search Console help at support.google.com, and you can find it here. I'll put the link in with this video. And in here, it talks about things to do. It's talking about SEO, right? But one of the things, it says things to avoid. So I want to go through these real quick and explain what they mean and how you as an electrician can avoid these things. So the first was don't fill your page with a list of keywords. And that is kind of obvious, but we just don't want to say electricians in Mississippi or whatever a bunch of times. It's not going to help. Attempt to cloak pages. Right. So that means that a page looks like it's something else that might be relevant, but when they get to this page, it's something different. It changes or it becomes a big sales page that they can't click out of. Or put crawler only pages. That means pages that are designed to be found by the crawler and get people to click and rank, but they don't actually provide any value. If your site contains pages, links, or text that you don't intend visitors to see. So Google considers these links to pages to be deceptive and may ignore your site. So if it is, again, this just BS content, this just rambling on about some sort of neighborhood in your town because you think it'll help you rank for that neighborhood, that kind of stuff is one of the things to avoid. The other thing is don't feel obligated to purchase search engine optimization. That's us, right? We provide those things, but definitely there's enough tools, information for you to do it yourself. There's also enough tools and information for people to go and rewire their whole house, but they're not going to. Some companies claim to guarantee high rankings for your site and search results, while legitimate consultant firms can improve your site's flow and content. Others employ deceptive tactics in an attempt to fool search engines. Be careful. If your domain is affiliated with one of these deceptive services, it could be banned from our index. So you got to watch out who you hire. And there's a whole link here that goes into how to find the right SEO to hire. And, we definitely pay attention to that because we want to be in compliance with what Google recommends for running an agency and helping with search engine optimization services. Do not use images to display important names, contents, or links, right? They can't really read an image. It needs to be, there's different ways to do it. Our crawler doesn't recognize text containing graphics. They're actually getting better at this, but we got to make sure that we're doing it right. Use alt attributes if the main content and keywords of your page can't be formatted in a regular HTML. Alt tags are used as, Google says they use those as anchor text for images if they clickable. So it does help, and that's how Google understands what the image is. But you definitely want to communicate whatever you are intending to communicate with that image in text around the image. Don't create multiple copies of a page under different URLs. Trying to rank twice or trying to use information and duplicate it and try to dominate the search results for random keywords is not what they're recommending. This can actually hurt your site. Many sites offer text-only or printer-friendly versions of a page that contains the same content as a corresponding graphic-rich page. So basically, you create this really beautiful Flash site, and there weren't any SEO there. They couldn't read the page or understand what it is. And then you don't want to create a corresponding page that just has the text on it. If your site has identical content that can be reached via different URLs, there are several ways of indicating the canonical or preferred version of a page. And of course, they have the canonical information right here. So those are the key things that Google is recommending you avoid when trying to do SEO on your site. And these things can definitely hurt you from ranking. They're talking about removing people from the index and things like that. And they definitely do that. If you have any questions about any of these things, let us know. Reach out and check us out over at sparkrankings.com.